Now we'll do converse of midpoint theorem. And what is the converse of midpoint theorem? The line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the another side bisects the third side. What is given? A line drawn through the midpoint of one side. D is the midpoint of AB. This line is drawn, D is drawn through the midpoint through D. D is the midpoint of AB. This line is drawn through the midpoint of this side. This line is parallel to the another side. This is also given. These two lines are parallel. Bisects the third side we have to prove. Bisects means dividing into two equal half. Means we have to prove E is the midpoint. Just see the difference in midpoint and in converse of midpoint theorem. In midpoint theorem it was given triangle, two midpoints. When we joined these two midpoint, we proved this line is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of it. But here in this theorem, what they are saying, a triangle is given, one midpoint is given. When we'll join this line through the midpoint, these two sides are given parallel. Okay, what we have to prove, this line bisect this third side, and bisect means dividing into equal half. Okay, just see the difference. So the given condition is a triangle is given, triangle ABC, where D is the midpoint. DE is parallel to BC also given. But we have to prove E is the midpoint of AC. Okay, and how will prove this E is the midpoint of AC? With the help of contradiction we will prove this theorem. Okay, we'll assume something, then we'll prove our assumption is wrong. That is called contradiction. Okay, here I'll take, it is already given D is the midpoint. We have to prove this E is also the midpoint. Okay, I'll take, let E be not a midpoint. Not a midpoint of AC. This actually I want to prove this E is the midpoint of AC, but I assumed here E is not the midpoint of AC. If this is not a midpoint, there will be any point there. Let here I am giving the name, let F. Okay, let F be the point lying on AC such that this F is the midpoint of AC. If this is not a midpoint, there will be another point which will be on this line such that that point will be the midpoint. Okay, here I have taken, let F is the midpoint. Let F be the midpoint. E I had taken is not a midpoint. If this is not a midpoint, then we can say, therefore here I am taking, let F be the midpoint of this AC. Now if F is the midpoint, recall midpoint theorem. What is the midpoint theorem saying? One triangle is given, two midpoints are given. If I join the line through the midpoints, this line would be parallel to the third side and will be equal to half of it. Okay, so I can write, because D is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of AC. Why F is the midpoint? Due to our assumption. We have assumed, it is not given. This is the midpoint already given. This we assumed F is the midpoint. So I can say this DF is parallel to BC. I am not taking here half is not required. This DF is parallel to BC. Okay, by midpoint theorem. But already something was given read the line carefully. A line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. This line is drawn through the midpoint. D is the midpoint of a triangle, is parallel to the third side. It is already given. D is parallel to BC is already given. But DE is parallel to BC. It is already given. Now just see, if I do the comparison, BC both are same. Here this DE is parallel to BC. DF is parallel to BC. If I do the comparison, BC same, therefore result would be DF is parallel to DE. Is it possible? Here I have taken one point D over here, one line will be here DF, another line will be here DE. Is it possible the lines would be parallel? It's not possible because D is the common point. So this is contradiction to our assumption. We have taken here F is not a midpoint. This is the contradiction. Okay, here I can write, therefore due to our assumption, which is not possible, these two lines can never be parallel. This is not possible. So I can say, when the lines will be parallel, when I can say here, when F will coincide to E point, when these two points will same. Okay, therefore which is not possible, therefore our assumption is wrong. We have to mention our assumption is wrong. Therefore I assumed here E was not a midpoint. This I assumed. So I have arrived on the assumption this is actually the midpoint. I proved whatever I assumed was wrong, and this method is called as contradiction. Okay, I proved this theorem with the help of contradictory statement. Okay, this is not possible. Our assumption is wrong. Therefore I can say E is the midpoint of this side AC. Again I am telling how I explained the theorem. One triangle is given, D is the midpoint given, this DE is parallel to BC already given. We have to prove E is the midpoint of AC. Here I want to prove E is the midpoint, but here I had taken let E be not a midpoint. I want to prove the theorem. I will prove the theorem with the help of our contradiction statement. If this is not a midpoint, there will be any point such that that point would be the midpoint. Here I had taken let F is the midpoint of side AC. If this is the midpoint, I can say these two are the midpoints. By applying the result of the midpoint theorem, these two are the midpoints. So I can say when I will join the line through the midpoint, that line would be the parallel to the third line. DF is parallel to BC. Okay, but already it is given DE is parallel to, here it is already given. I have written DE is parallel to BC. This is already given. This we arrived due to our assumption. This is not possible because the line is D is the common point. These two can't be parallel. So we arrived to the wrong. Here we assumed that this is not a midpoint. So our assumption is wrong. We arrived to the contradictory result, and our assumption was this is not a midpoint. This will only possible when F will coincide to E point. Okay. So I can say this is the midpoint. Our assumption was wrong. This was the midpoint.
Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I